I just wonder if you could tell me a bit about it. You can't tell me out? So I've got an extremely large cement company here, Cemex Paving Solutions it says, and it is definitely a big depot. So let's have a walk down and have a look, see what we can see. Now we're not there yet, and I can still hear a big earth mover, a big bucket running around, especially when he's popping it in reverse, making all sorts of noises. So it looks like he's loading that onto a conveyor belt. And that conveyor belt's running it to the top of that tower. I'm surmising here, not being an expert. And if it's anything like any of the other cement places I've been to, it'll all be computerized and everything like that, and then it'll go straight onto the back of the vehicles, which is just there. You can just see through that gap. We're going to walk down a bit further and see if we can get a better view of it. So it looks like this one's getting loaded straight into the back of the vehicle from the hopper above. I'm assuming it's all weighed out via computer and then loaded into the back of the vehicle. And of course it's getting mixed in the back of the vehicle while the vehicle drum is turning, and then off he'll go. Don't know how long it takes to load him. So we've just had a siren go off. Now whether that's telling him that he's fully loaded or not, I don't know. There it goes again.
Do you want any help, pal? Yeah. You just move off the back of me, you've got no hard out roll like that on there. Yeah.
So somebody's shouting me on a tannoy. And there he goes, off for his next drop. And here we go, got the next vehicle coming in. He's obviously empty because he's got his rear axle lifted. That will go down once he's loaded. Now a lot of people said to me, why do they have an axle up in the air? It's for fuel. It's not a drive axle, it's a weight axle.
Back in. Right hand down, full back in. Whoa. Forward the touch, pal. Whoa.
So there he is, being guided on. Yeah, as I was saying, the back axle's lifted because it saves fuel. Those pair of wheels aren't being or aren't causing friction as they go down the road, because they're lifted up in the air. So the mixer's going now. I'm assuming that all the product's going on the back of his vehicle. Now then, out of interest, we've just got a belly tank arrived. So with a bit of luck, we might see him blowing off. Looks like he's lining it up so it can blow off into the silo. And over there in the background we've got EMR. This is a large EMR, not like the one I visited before. Working away in the background. Lot of industry here, hell of a lot. Now there's a fair bit of dust coming out the back of that. So I would suggest that that's being loaded now. I don't know if that's dust from the aggregate or dust from the cement. But there's definitely something going in the back of that vehicle. Trying to get somebody to come and talk to me for 2 minutes. It looks like somebody's coming, he's putting his hat on. It looks like he's talking to the lorry driver. Can you spare me a couple of minutes? Can't hear, mate, sorry. I'm just doing YouTube videos and this is an awesome site. I just wonder if you could tell me a bit about it.
Can't tell you all about it.
You can't tell me out? Is there anybody about that can? So he obviously doesn't know what goes off here then. That's strange. Works here but doesn't know how. I did ask politely. Yeah, just see if we can get a minute or two at the truck blowing off and then we'll go. Because nobody knows what's happening here. That vehicle's still loading. It's taking a lot of loading, but it is a big truck. As you notice, his rear axle's down now. And here we go. This man's getting ready to blow off. So he's connecting it to the up pipe. He's also putting a cable on for static electricity. Because if he doesn't, then he could end up getting a really nasty shock. So he has to earth the vehicle and the trailer, or the vehicle and the pipes anyway. And then he's going to connect it back at truck and start blowing off. You are sorry, mate? I'm just interested. You've got an awesome site here. I just wondered if you could tell me a bit about. Well, obviously, I know what you do. You run cement lorries.
Yep, ready mix plant. Yeah, one of the biggest plants in the area.
I can see that. It is. Do YouTube videos.
I don't personally, but yeah.
No, but I do, which is what I'm saying. And I find places like this interesting. I've got over 100 videos of different places like this.
Right.
And what I try and do, where I can, is get somebody to tell me a little bit about them. I mean, obviously I don't want to know the ins and outs, but you know, I mean, there's vehicles coming and going all day. Are you a 7-day-a-week operation?
It's definitely 5 days within any trade we've got on a Saturday to do that, so it's pretty much 5.5 stroke 6.
How many vehicles a day do you load, roughly?
Well, we've got 6 trucks working out of here, so pretty much depends. It's about 400 cubic metres, anywhere between 300 and 400 cubic metres a day.
Right, that's a lot, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a fair one. It's a big plant. It's a 8 cubic metre mixer, drum mixer. So
all computer.
Yeah.
So everything's weighed out on a computer.
Everything's done on Cemex's system. Yeah, it's a good system to weigh now. It's very accurate.
All right. Sorry, what do you do here?
I work next door at the asphalt. Just watch your back, sir, if he's coming out.
You work what, sorry?
I work next door at the asphalt plant side, Cemex's asphalt plant.
All right.
So there you've got Cemex asphalt, you've got then paving solutions, which is the roads side of it.
Right.
And then you've got the concrete plant.
All right. Are you one of the managers or whatever?
I'm the manager of the asphalt plant.
All right. Okay. Any chance of a look round up there?
Have a look at the top, yeah? We do that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Lovely. What's your name?
Steve.
Steve. Steve. Mine's P.
Come on, hey Pete.
All right. Right. I'll have a walk up then.
Come on.
Good job.
Right. So we've just been down at the concrete mixing place, and we're now at the asphalt depot. And I've just been invited up here by Steve. And Steve is the plant manager of the asphalt depot. So what actually happens here, Steve? I see you've got some silos.
So what we do, 2 bitumen tanks, we process stone, dry it, heat it, put it up a system, screen it all out, and then we're in a position then to grade the material, put bitumen on top, mix it for 35 seconds, and you typically get your ton or ton and a half of asphalt, dropping out the hopper into the wagon, ready to lay it on the road.
As quick as that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that they're a heated silo, are they?
Those bitumen tanks are heated at the bottom, and they're well insulated, cladded round the side, so we retain the heat in, and we use nighttime electricity rather than daytime electricity.
Right.
Because it's cheaper to heat them up.
Because obviously if they weren't heated, they'd set like concrete.
Bitumen will be a problem when it sets. It's great when it goes off on the road and sets, but if it goes in the tank and it goes there or goes in one of the pipes, it's a real problem for us.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm assuming that's something that doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't happen very often at all. We try to avoid that whenever possible.
And when it does, like the brown smelly stuff hits the fan, does it?
Usually.
Yeah.
So what we have is computer controlled temperature driven systems to make sure that the bitumen is kept at a decent temperature.
Right.
See, we've got 2 loading shovels. They help feed the material into the plant and also serve other customers with dry stone on the side. So quite a busy footprint for Cemex. You've got an asphalt plant, you've got paving solutions, which are the road machines.
Right.
That's the garage that mends it all. And then you've got a depot on the left hand side where we get trains in at night, 1,850 tonnes per train, gets delivered at night. And then, as you've seen, you've got the concrete plant or the ready-mix, Cemex ready-mix plant at the end. So a big long footprint, all of Cemex operations, all doing different things.
So how do you unload the trains? Do they tip or are they
There's a
vacuum? Or
2 different sorts. There's box wagons on a train or there's hoppers. Hoppers
Right.
open up like a door into that. We haven't got that system, we've got boxes.
Right.
So we use a grab machine to grab into it and then throw it over, or place it into bays, and that's how we distribute that. So 4.5 hours, we can discharge a train of 1,850 onto the deck.
Blimey.
Yeah.
So how many staff you got here roughly?
6.
How long have you been here?
15 years now.
I'm assuming you like it.
Yeah, I do enjoy it.
You'll be
Enjoy
staying
working
here
for
till you
Cemex.
retire
And
then?
it's a good site with good people, so yeah, enjoy it.
Oh, you can smell that
Yes.
that bitumen.
It's great. That's what we live for, that smell.
Yeah, well, I've got a bit of a sore throat, so it's pretty good for me at the moment. Yeah. No, it's a smashing setup. It really is.
It is very good.
Yeah, it really is. Well, thank you very much for showing me around. I don't want to take any more of your time up, but it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You'll find yourself on YouTube. Well, there we go. That's Cemex, and Steve, a very, very nice gentleman, explained to me about the concrete side and the cement mixers and everything, and told me about the 3 plants that's up here. We couldn't actually get onto the other onto the other site, but we certainly had a look at the bitumen side, and he explained all about that there. Really nice fella. So if you need concrete or you need asphalt, they're the people to go and see. Absolutely super duper. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, please share, please subscribe, and hopefully, guess what, I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye everybody.